The solar forecast is sponsored by Renewable Solar. Exceptional people, exceptional performance. Now, AMS certified Chief Meteorologist AJ Fox with your local weather authority forecast.
Well, our temperatures, I got a little problem with them, and let me share you what I'm talking about. Our morning low so far officially is 44 degrees. Our afternoon high is 53. The problem is that the current temperature is 44 also, and so we're just going to get colder. So by the time our official numbers get reported, our morning low temperature is actually going to come a little bit later in the evening. Rainfall amounts, now that one's good news because we got a record amount of rainfall today, 1.03 inches of rain, whereas the previous record set back in 1968, 0.84 inches. Our season total is more than 3¼ where average, we should only be over 2 inches by now. So we're a little ahead of the game all of a sudden, but don't worry, I know that there's a long season still ahead of us. Valley Cam powered by 813 Properties. This is time-lapse photography from our own studios. You can see these waves of showers coming in as the skies started to clear out as the sun was just going over the horizon. It was a fun sunset to watch, and hopefully you were able to see it too. But at the same time, here's a little thing. If there is rain happening, the only way that you can see a rainbow is when the sun is behind you and the rain is in front of you. And that's what we saw with this picture. Mark grabbed this one and sent it our way, and you can see a rainbow, and it's harder to see, but there's a double rainbow right there. And so this is hitting right at a Clovis Unified School bus. So that's a lot of gold in that bus, I imagine, right? So take a look at our rainfall amounts. This is both days, by the way, and so these are unofficial numbers. Merced, 1.3. Madera, 0.38. That's a disappointing number because I think they had a problem with their rain gauge. But 1.29 for Fresno, 92 hundredths in Hanford, 76 hundredths in Lemoore, Visalia, 1.15, 1.59 in Porterville. So they're all impressive amounts. Now, these numbers, they're all a little bit less, but they're all only since midnight, so it doesn't count any of yesterday's rain, and that's the 1.03 that ended up being today's record. Current temperature, our morning low of 44 degrees in Fresno, 43 in Hanford and Visalia. The rain, we still have a couple of isolated showers in Fresno, though, staying dry. You can see a little bit of rain outside of Sanger to the south of Reedley as well. Further south up into the mountains outside of Porterville, still some areas of snow, and even over the Tehachapi Mountains, too, but it looks like things have been clearing out fairly nicely around the Grapevine. Now we see this break. There is a break in the rain, but here comes another wave our direction, and that's going to give us our next chance at rain. So we got a day off tomorrow, and then the system gets in a little bit closer. By this time tomorrow, Northern California will be covered in it again, and then it's going to push further south. It'll be the overnight hours that we have to deal with more showers and then some areas of snow. So we have not only our winter storm warning that'll expire tonight, but also our winter storm watch that kicks in on Wednesday. Looking at your renewable solar forecast, well, those numbers are going to be down on Thursday and then back up on Friday with a clearing afternoon, but we're probably going to have to deal with fog on that day too. Tonight, 36, the overnight low with clear skies. That's pretty darn chilly. East wind at 5 miles per hour. Then tomorrow, the short break from the rain continues. We're going to have a high of 50. Then later in the day, we'll start to see the clouds increase, and that'll lead us to our next chance of showers, and that's on Thursday, a high of 52 that day. Fog returning on Friday morning and getting particularly dense, I suspect, this weekend. Then we'll see an increase in clouds and our next chance at rain coming on Tuesday of next week. Your regional forecasts are available on our website at yourcentralvalley.com, so please go check it out there. Wonderful to have a lot of snow in the mountains. Wonderful to have a lot of rain on the valley floor. This was a good one.
Yeah. I'm excited about